I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
Imagine they call all their films that. From the world of John Wick. Ballerina.
Who directed this movie?
He's the director of Live Free or Die Hard, Len Wiseman. He's directed also the first two Underworld movies with Cate Blanchett. Also that Total Recall remake.
Okay.
And as I said before, he also directed an episode of Lucifer, your favorite show.
Wow.
Yeah, this guy's kind of just been around. Very random career over the years. Ballerina, or From the World of John Wick, Ballerina, as the movie likes to be called on Google, is the story of a young girl who gets accepted into John Wick's crime family after the death of her father. After over a decade of training, she accidentally runs into someone on the job who happens to have the same mark on his arm, the little X, the same mark that of the people who did kill her dad all those years ago in the beginning of the movie. So now she goes on this big quest to discover more about these people, figure out who they are, where they are, and how many of them she needs to kill. And that's really just the plot of Ballerina, really. There's not a whole lot more to it.
Yeah, it's actually like John Wick, but it's just with a woman, like the same kind of vibes.
Yeah. It's very much a John Wick movie.
Yeah, like you took something from me, and now I'm gonna, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel, as silly as it is, I do think John Wick having to avenge the dog is just more memorable and more unique and interesting than just a general, you killed my family member thing.
And that's kind of where the movie, comes in, because it kind of suffers because now you're being compared to the universe, to the other movies that's within the same universe. So now you're being
big shoes to fill.
Yeah, exactly. So that motivation comes off very typical,
Yeah, it's not as different as John Wick
Wick
used to be.
John Wick did something way more insane, but for entertainment purposes, that worked a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Like, her motivation makes more sense in terms of the narrative, but it's also less appealing in terms of the audience from the meta aspect of it. We want to see something. We don't want to see the same movies regurgitated over and over again. We want to see something a little new, something unique, and that's what made the original John Wick really stand out and become popular in the first place. So we have all these movies is because they did that. In here, we just have what's basically just another action movie just in the John Wick universe, and I'd say it's a competently made one. It's pretty good. It's not amazing.
Some good moments, and Ana de Armas definitely delivers with the physicality and the action. Mm-hmm. Same with others,
Yeah, I do like the visual how they made her visual fighting style different from John Wick. How it's very obvious she's not on John Wick's level, which makes sense because he's supposed to be a legend in this universe.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you see him fight, he doesn't really. His aim is deadly precise. With her, she definitely misses.
Yeah, she's clearly an above average assassin at least. But she's still clearly not on the level of the Baba Yaga. He's supposed to be this mythologically great fucking assassin, dude.
Literally everyone.
Yeah, and even when they do face off, you can tell he's obviously toying with her because he throws his gun away. He gives her so many chances to back off where he could have just killed her right there, and he chose not to.
Yep, he chose complete mercy because he could have destroyed her.
Which is good because when you have a character that's supposed to have a big status, you need to protect that character. Doesn't really matter who it is, but they need to live up to their reputation. Or if they don't, then that needs to be a plot point. But given this is a character from 4 other movies, it'd be kind of weird to subvert that now. I'm pretty sure this takes place during the events of John Wick 2, before he gets excommunicadoed. Because we do see recreations of some scenes from John Wick 2 from perspective of Ana de Armas looking in, which is interesting. But yeah, honestly, I think I'm already running out of things to say about Ballerina. I'm not gonna lie. It's good, but it's not amazing.
There was this amazing sequence when she was fighting with this other dude from the same place, and it was just torching each other,
Oh yeah, the flamethrower shit.
Yeah. To me, that was just nuts and kind of fun.
Oh yeah, Yeah, I do like it. I honestly, that is something I do like about her fighting in this movie. I think she has more fun with the weapons because she just like throws a grenade at someone's face and just like closes this thick metal door and uses it to shield herself, like smush the guy right in, and then makes a hole and jumps out of the hole. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I like that. Also, one thing that bugs me now that I'm thinking about it, I thought Norman Reedus was going to be a larger part of this movie. He's barely in this. That's a glorified cameo if I've ever seen one. He's there for like one little sequence that's not super long. Then we think he dies, but then it's revealed at the end, oh no, he's actually alive.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, so yeah, it is lacks some of the energy that the originals do.
Mm-hmm.
But as a standout for with just that in that world,
yeah,
like you know, what I mean, with her and the Armas, I mean, it could have been worse.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard pretty bad things about that Continental show, which I haven't seen.
Yeah, I did too. I heard a lot of bad things too.
Yeah, so it's definitely better than the impression I've got from hearing what people say about that show. I will go to bat for this movie in the sense that it is good for what it is. It's just that what it is just another. It's just an add-on to a series that really should just be done already.
Yep.
I mean, if you're craving more John Wick, then this will do it for you. This is solid. It's certainly not bad. If you love your John Wick movies so much you just want more, even John Wick ripoffs, be my guest. Absolutely go support in the theater if that's what you really want out of the movie. Because this movie delivers that. Anyway, it's about time we get the scores. I think like, what, 75 for this movie? What about you?
With this movie, yeah, I'm thinking somewhere in like the low to mid 70s, like 72, 73.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Solid, and that's a really good score, especially for an action movie. So, you know what I mean? It's definitely a fun ride. I think Ana de Armas definitely delivers the physicality. Acting is, yeah, but more with the physicality and like the energy. I felt she gave that off really well.
That she did. Well, anyways, I think that's all we have to say about From the World of John Wick, Ballerina.
Ballerina. I think it's a fun addition to the John Wick mythos. It's fun. Of course, it can get a little dull, you know, with certain things, but you know, overall, solid flick, solid action flick with some logic, some heart to it, and yeah, I think it works.
I do too. Well, anyways, let us know what you think about the John Wick movies. Which one of the John Wick movies is your favorite? Let us know about that down in the comments below. And with that being said, folks, hit the like, subscribe button. We'll catch you next time for some more content.
Hey, guys.